Hey, how are we all doing? The camera is all up in my face again. So let me just fix that. Great to have you all with me. Let me get some background music on. Let's get that going. And I will just fix the camera now too. In the meantime, I'll load up the, let me just repost this, get onto that. And there we go. We're all set. We do have SMFC in the background. I will get him up to the stage now as well. We've got the pleasure of having SMFC on today's stream, which is fantastic. So yeah, big thank you to him for coming on. And here you are. Hello there. Can you hear me?
Good afternoon. You were really janky when I was waiting to come on.
I was what?
If that was just on my end or what. Janky. You were like jumping in and out.
Oh, is it better now?
Yeah, you're fine now. I'm just wondering if that's just what were happening whilst I was waiting. Maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe backstage is muffled.
Yeah, if that was happening with anyone else, let me know. Hopefully it's not. Oh, what am I doing here? There we go. Yeah, hopefully it's not. Hopefully it's all right for everyone. But do let me know. in the chat if that is the case. Obviously, do make sure you drop a big like on the stream, get the likes going. That you're commenting as well. Like we've already got Nick. How we doing, Nick? He was in nice and early, wasn't you? 12:15 that was. Nick's been waiting nearly an hour. Sean, how we doing, mate? Epong says 1 like done. Thank you very much for that. That's what I like. Straight into the stream, like straight away, bang, done. Nobody wanted the wife, so sold my B&B at all-time high for the kitchen. Well, there you go. You know what? You sold something at all-time high. Not a bad idea. And yeah, you took profit on something that is doing very well. So there we go, Sean. And yeah, unfortunately, you couldn't flog the Wi-Fi. Well, there you go. Both B&B had to go next. And Gonksy, how we doing? Great to see you. But yes, SMFC, thank you for coming on. It's great to have you on again. I think it's been a little while, hasn't it, since you was last on?
I was on with Save of Crypto, 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I don't think was that while I was away?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Smashing. So yeah, it's not too long since you guys have seen him on stream, but I think it's probably been about a month or so. I think since the last time, because all three of us were on. I think the last time you come on.
It was. Everyone was in that day, wasn't they?
Yeah. It was a party up in the Stonksy stream, that's for sure. Let's have a look, see how many likes we've got so far. See, you guys are treating me. We've got 5 likes already. That's good, but we've got 17 viewers, so we can do a bit better than that. Let's get the likes coming in, everyone. Do make sure you go and do your bit. Obviously, if you're watching over on X as well, welcome to the stream. Hope you're enjoying it so far. Make sure you hop over to the YouTube channel. You can find that in the bio, or you can obviously just type in Stonksy Indicator on YouTube. And do hit that subscribe button. We are slowly, very slowly, steadily creeping up. But if we can pick up the pace of it, obviously each and every sub counts. So yeah, please do that as well. We've got Wiz in the chat too. Afternoon to you, mate. Wiz had Save with Crypto on his stream today. So if you did miss that, go and check it out. And yeah. So obviously we had the alerts update come out last week for the channels. If you don't know, then there is a video on the YouTube channel showing you how to update and obviously use the alerts too. So are we thinking that is going to be kind of the last one for a little while, or what is the plan from there now on? I
suspect it will be the last one for a little while.
Yeah.
Until we've come up with some new ideas, it will be the last update for a while.
Yeah.
I want a high frequency bot, like a proper one.
Yeah.
That'll be my next target. The testing has gone quite well so far with the ones that I'm trialing, but I'm away now, aren't I, for a few days, so
yeah.
I'll be back to when I'm back.
Yeah, enjoy it. But yeah, I mean, the amount of updates we've released since, when the first one went out, which was probably around like November, December time, the first one, I imagine. And then
I think we're on version 6 of Stonksy.
Yeah.
And then there's 2 or 3 of the oscillator as well.
Yeah, you think about it, added the SR lines, the channels, obviously, the update to the oscillator, alerts for all these things. There's probably a few more in there that I'm not thinking off the top of my head too. Obviously, the alternative time frame viewing. There's been a huge overhaul and huge update to Stonksy over the last 6, 7, 8 months. And of course, the addition of the bot, which will most likely be the focus, as SMFC said. So, as Wiz says, enjoy your holiday. Obviously,
thank you very much.
Got a nice bit of time off after today. Have a refresh, a nice disconnect, and we'll continue on as we do at Stonksy. Just trying to improve the product, obviously make it better value for users, and obviously do a a more efficient and better job with each and every update. Firewatch, how we doing? Thank you very much for dropping a like, doing God's work there. But I suppose, obviously, Stonksy aside, what's your current view on the market, would you say?
I keep thinking it's topped and then it keeps going a bit higher, doesn't it?
Yeah. Would be the theme.
How much further can it realistically go?
Well, yeah, this is my thoughts. I mean, yeah, my thinking is if we do get another leg up, that kind of 130 to 140 region, I think, is what I would potentially be thinking. But like you said, yeah, it seems to just go up and then stop, flatline, and then up and then stop. Obviously, we've had a couple of deep pullbacks mixed in there, but we've not really seen anything terrible, have we, so far? I think throughout this whole cycle, the biggest pullback has probably been about 30%-ish. I would imagine.
100 down to 70?
Yeah, so the one from last year, that was around 36%. And then, yeah, that one from this year, that was around the same, like 35%-ish. So we've not had anything shocking. The pullbacks have been around 35% or so. And of course, now we are within another consolidation phase. So Bitcoin crammed between support and resistance and just trading within it. We did, obviously, I'll tell you what I'll do in a minute as well. I will get off the CSE newsletter from today, because obviously that had some analysis in there from myself. But yeah, I'm of the same mind as you. I am kind of at the point now, like it's been going up now for 2.5 years. How much longer is it going to continue to go up?
I'm not seeing that much value in it, to be honest. If it starts going up again, I'm not going to be buying Bitcoin. I'll be buying altcoins.
Yeah. Wiz says ETH to 21k, Bitcoin to 310k, Sol to 3k, Swiggy to $90. Crypto Twitter gave me those. But when you start seeing these ridiculous numbers, that's kind of a warning sign, I think, isn't it? When you start seeing these just ridiculous numbers that are just plucked out of thin air, like there's just no substance behind any of that, is there? Like, what is the reason for Sol to 3k? Like, apart from someone's just picked a big round number and gone, that will get, that will get clicks or thoughts. Like, that is just ridiculous, isn't it?
I bet someone's looked at the price appreciation from like the very bottom to the current level.
Yeah. Like, literally when it probably was first brought out and no one used it and hardly anyone had heard of it, and then gone, oh, well, if that happens, then, if the same thing happens now. Unbelievable. I mean, I don't know what do you think is more outlandish there, ETH to 21k or Sol to 3k?
I don't know what Sol's at right now.
Sol is around 180. So to be fair, that would be like that'd probably be looking for like a 15x, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it's probably the Sol one, isn't it? Although isn't Sui like at just over 3? That'd be like a 30x.
Yes, Sui would probably be like a 20x, something like that. But I think, I suppose, I don't know what market cap that would take it with, but maybe that would just actually take it in line with something like Polkadot from last cycle. I mean, Polkadot must have hit a huge market cap last cycle. Let's go and have a look. I'm fascinated. Everyone probably thinks I pick on Polkadot at every single stream. I think it's a piece of garbage.
But why do you hate it so much?
It's not that I hate it. I just don't see like the value in it. Do you know what I mean? From now, like I just can't see that. I just can't see how it would ever get back to even $20 from here. I just can't see it. So it's kind of just like, I don't know. Like, would you waste your time on it? I mean,
have you ever used it?
I think I used it once because I downloaded. Obviously, when I used to write the news articles, I was using. I did an article on one of their wallets, and I used it for that. But I can't remember what kind of experience it was. But they can't have too many users, surely. day to day on
Well,
Polkadot.
now you've got to use like all different applications, don't you? It's not like
Yeah, it's very
you can't
strange.
shove it in MetaMask or whatever.
Yeah, just use Ethos Sol.
Yeah,
Yeah,
as simple as that.
Yeah, that actually went to 53 billion Polkadot last cycle. Now let's see what Sui's at now. So Sui is, oh yeah, okay, yeah,
13 and a half.
yeah, so that would be, let's just call it a 4x just for ease. So that would take it to round about, obviously just under about $16 ish, probably in the $15 to $16 region, if it was to get Polkadot's market cap of last cycle, which is obviously a huge move, but I think that's probably a lot more reasonable than maybe the other two. But definitely not to $90 now. Like, I mean, that would put it into the trillions. Like, probably, yeah. If $16, no, it wouldn't put it into the trillions actually. It would put it to about 250 billion. No, I don't know.
Yeah, it's not happening, that is it?
ETH at 12k would make it more valuable than Saudi Aramco, which is the
state-funded Saudi gas giant.
Yeah. And Sean says, I hate that. Got 2,000 of them, and it's still think it's the bear market. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. To be fair, there's a lot. It's basically just a Dino coin now, isn't it? So there's a lot of them that are like that. If you go back and actually have a look, there's probably a lot of coins in the same situation that have been around now 2-3 cycles that obviously are just struggling to get any sort of momentum. But such is life. It is all swings and roundabouts in it. The liquidity goes round and round, and it's obviously moved away from them. So yeah, but Bitcoin currently sat at 18,000. Sorry, that'd be good, wouldn't it?
Oh, 18,000 would be brilliant.
180. I would love that. Oh, what I'd do for that now. 118,500.
I mean, everyone had the chance, didn't they?
Yeah, well, they're lower. 16,000, 17,000. Those were the days. Cow to $10 though, says Wiz. Let's see. Obviously, Cow is a favourite of Wiz's. Where is Cow? Tell you what, Pump. We'll have a look at Pump as well because that is starting to break down a bit again now. Where is Cow? There it is. Jesus. So that would be a 25x on Cow. I don't know if I'm just being cynical or not, but I just can't see the world where things do that this cycle. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know whether I'm just being cynical and maybe I've just been consumed by like the Bitcoinization that has happened to this market. But I just can't see a world where something just goes and does 25x if it's just not like a little small cap meme that just suddenly gets blown up. Am I alone in that, or does anyone think the same? What do you think?
Kind of see where you're coming from.
Yeah.
But it's nice to live in hope, isn't it?
Yeah, I hope it does it for
Be
Wiz.
optimistic.
He's very, very deserving of it. What did I mention then? I mentioned something, and I was going to go back and have a look. Pump. That was it. Pump.
Pump.
So Pump. Pump very interesting again. Has broke down. So I am fascinated to see.
You got that bit wrong, didn't you? That wiggly line.
No, I was pointing down anyway. Or was it pointing upwards? Wait, let's see.
No, the wiggly line was below the price chart.
This one.
You're blacking, yeah.
Yeah. I still think this might happen. That's what I'm waiting for. I still think this might happen. So obviously it did actually get some relief and then it's just been sold into. So this kind of is like invalid now, this box. But I think, again, I'll say it, that kind of 80% figure would interest me. in Pump. I think that would be kind of max anger then as well. And we're not asking for much, we're only asking for another 35-40% pullback now. But I think there would be some serious anger on the timeline if Pump just carried on drifting down towards there, which kind of makes me think it is going to.
I wouldn't touch that, mate.
But more for the people that bought this, or you know, obviously the people that got in the pre-sale. Oh, can you imagine how much they're up. Fantastic. That's exactly who's probably taking profits all along this way. And what was the figure in the end that they raised? It was over $500 million, wasn't it?
I had a clue.
Yeah, they raised. It was over $500 million that they raised for funding for Pump. I think it was I'm sure it was like just an open public raise, you know, where anyone could just participate. And I'm sure they did over 500 million, which is alongside the money that they've already made is just ridiculous, isn't it?
What's the point of it?
Well, Pump, I don't know. I don't know what it does. I don't know what relevance it's got to actual Pump fun.
So that's the thing. I just don't see the point. I don't know why they would have done it.
But that's probably the case with a lot of tokens, isn't it?
That's how I feel about most of the altcoin market, isn't it?
Yeah. But I mean, and I suppose it depends what the plan is. Like, obviously, Radium are putting a portion of their revenue, aren't they, to buying back Radium and burning it now. So obviously, price goes up, everyone happy. FYI, there was a nice Stonksy 6-minute channel cross on Bitcoin an hour ago. Says save. Let's have a look. Save. Oh yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
There we go. Right into there. So obviously, for those of you that know about the channels, if you don't get to know, you can ask any questions in the chat, or there are videos on the YouTube itself covering exactly how to utilize the channels. But yeah, absolutely fantastic. And again, have you traded this save? Did you trade this, or did you just notice it? I suppose I'll be able to ask you more in depth tomorrow, so look forward to it. So what is your overriding thoughts on kind of the altcoin market, SMFC? What's like your thoughts on?
What do you mean?
This
do
most
I like it?
Well, what's your thoughts on this most recent ETH pump? Do you think it's going to go above 4K? Do you think it's going to go to all-time high?
I'll sell some at 4K. I'm going to let the rest ride for until I feel happy with it.
Yeah.
I've always quite liked ETH, so I have no issue with just holding it all the way back down.
Yeah, I used to be a bit of an ETH maxi, really, mate. Back in 2021, 2022, I was a bit of an ETH maxi, I must admit. I held most of my crypto funds in ETH.
Why is that? I don't know if I could ever be a maxi of anything in particular.
I don't know. I wasn't like particularly like vocal about it and stuff. I just liked ETH. I just liked holding it. Obviously, it did very well, didn't it? Last cycle, it did exceptional, really. So yeah,
I think I sold most of mine to buy like shitty NFTs.
Yeah, but to be fair, actually, I think NFTs are making a bit of a comeback now, aren't they?
Should I have a look at the ones that I've got?
I tell you what, why don't we do a little segment on NFTs now? Because I don't think it's really something we've ever covered on the channel. I'm so out of touch with NFTs. Is OpenSea still like a viable thing that people use, or is it just mostly Blur and Magic Eden?
Well, I think you use Blur if you trade NFTs. Magic Eden is like the Solana version of OpenSea.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd gravitate to OpenSea personally.
Yeah, I think Magic Eden have like everything on there now, though. ETH, Solana, and Bitcoin NFTs too. Well, let's use OpenSea. Obviously, OpenSea is the thingier one. What's this? I don't want to watch any film. Go away. I'll tell you what is though. Do you not just think owning a punk would just be the coolest thing ever? I think if you just owned, it would be so cool.
I'm not convinced that the artwork is all that cool, to be honest.
No, I don't think so. I think it's like the top tier. I think if you're gonna own any NFT, Like the top one would be a punk for me. Because I think it's, I mean, yeah, I wouldn't even, I mean, let's have a little look. So what is, obviously, let's say Bored Apes, what are they worth now? So they're 12.5 ETH.
Not
Yeah,
a
so
lot.
like they are just so far behind punks now, aren't they? Like so far behind
Yeah,
punks.
they're also a little bit lame though, aren't they?
I
I think
would,
if I was going to go for any of them, I quite like the mutants. The mutants are more affordable as well.
yeah, let's see. Mutant 8, so they're 1.28.
Ooh, that's gone real low, hasn't it?
Yeah. Well,
I
the
think they're a
thing
bit more
is,
jazzier.
I would have been interested to see the price of all these when ETH was down at like 1.5, 1.6k, because obviously the aggression that ETH has gone up with, I assume there's been like a potential big repricing in all these, because obviously most of them are priced in ETH.
You can look at it on the historic stuff, can't you? There's a dashboard
Pudgy
where you can find
Penguins
it.
obviously is the one at the moment, isn't it? Pudgy
What do you think of
Penguins.
Pudgies?
I think they're cool.
You like them?
Yeah, I like them. I mean, Pengu's done very, very, very well, hasn't it? Of late, I mean, that's done a 10x off the bottom. What would that be? So you're talking about 50 grand for one, aren't you? 15.79 ETH around, I think. Around $50,000, is that right? Yeah, something around that. It's an incredible amount of money, isn't it? For a picture of a penguin. I always like these. What were they called now? What were they called now? Oh, they're on the tip of my tongue. Hang on. What was they called? Pandas? Campai pandas. I always found these quite cool. I always thought they resembled Pudgy Penguins a bit. Just like a panda version. And these are quite cheap now, actually. These are under half. I really like the artwork on some of these.
What were they up at the top?
These I'm sure these were went to 10 ETH. Where is the chart? Where can we see the chart? Do they still have the chart? I think, yeah.
I swear they do.
They must have, mustn't they? There must still be the chart. Does anyone see where the chart is?
Insights.
Insights
in your top right.
Oh yeah, here.
I think. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, so these went up to around 4, 5, 6 ETH at one point. But I really liked the artwork on these. I thought they were quite
That was
cool.
in 2023, so that's a different ETH price.
Yeah.
What was the price of ETH then?
Probably around 2-3k, I imagine. I suppose it depends on what period, because obviously that was when Bitcoin started exploding back upwards, weren't it? But yeah, nevertheless, that's cool. What sort of artwork? I know me and you discussed this quite a bit, didn't we? The currency. I always liked this one. I always thought this was cool. This was a cool bit of art. Yeah, I really liked these ones.
Oh, they've gone up.
There they have. I remember me and you were looking at them. I'm sure they were half an ETH. Wasn't there?
Yeah. Yeah, we were going to do it when we never did.
Yeah.
I forgot.
I bought one now, yeah, because that is cool. Obviously, that's a rare one. That's ranked 196. That's a rare. Just sitting close to the floor.
The thing is, I don't understand how they look different, because they all look the same.
Yeah. Probably just very kind of different dots. Nick says,
I've looked at crypto skulls.
Yeah. Oh, Gonksy says crypto kitties, OG NFT, worthless now. Let's see. Crypto kitties. I mean, the thing is, there's too many of them.
Jesus.
Isn't there? There's 2 million of them.
Yeah, you could breed them together, couldn't you? You like bred one with another one to make another one or something.
Fascinating, really. I think that NFT frenzy of like 2021, 2022, that was such a good time, I think, for the market. It was so fun. What else is there? What about like Doodles? Remember Doodles? They're an ETH.
Yeah, I don't mind these ones. I think they're a bit more interesting.
Yeah, Doodles. What else was there? Oh, what? Fidenzas. Fidenza, 45 ETH. Woo! Look at that.
Yeah, these ones are insane.
Yeah.
I quite like these ones. I can imagine having these on my wall.
Yeah, I think it's at some point. I mean, obviously, you say it, don't you? But the worth and accept. Look at that. The floor price is 176k. I like how it does that on OpenSea now. Shows how long I've not been on it, but that's really cool. I was gonna say, like, at some point, probably a lot of these will really go up in value. I assume at some point. I mean, that is already amount, but I think if you go back to last cycle, I'm pretty sure probably was around that anyway. Oh my god, look at them! At one point, they were worth like.
Yeah,
Oh my god! Oh wow! Let's see. Look at the floor. All-time floor. Yeah, wow, that is incredible. Anything else? What NFTs you personally hold now? Or have you sold them all?
I still hold. Auntie-verse by Nice Aunties.
What's it called?
Just type in Nice Aunties.
This.
There you go, top one.
Ah, yeah. Okay. Oh, that's pretty interesting, isn't it? Look at that one.
I bought mine on release day for 0.3.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, the floor's quite thin there, isn't it? Look at that.
Yeah, as soon as they start getting bought up, it goes up fast.
Yeah, because like that's straight to like 2 ETH after about 10 are sold. Yeah, I think NFTs are fascinating. It's just like, what's the one called? It's like Azuki. That's it. Yeah, Azuki. They're like the kind of anime ones, aren't they?
Oh, I think these are super lame.
Yeah, I don't really. Yeah, I just don't know. I don't really keep up to date with the NFT scene anymore. I used to keep really up to date with it. I really enjoyed the NFT scene last cycle, but yeah, kind of just fell out of it and just never really went back at all. But there's definitely some cool ones in there, and yeah, definitely ones, if you held them, you would. I mean, yeah, I think holding a punk would just be unbelievable. I think just like the feeling of it, just the feeling of holding a punk would be amazing. I mean, that floor price is 207k. Wow. Let's have a look at the floor, and let's see the floor over the past year.
What's just going on?
So, look at that. So at one point, the floor was actually around like 35 ETH, so that was, is this? Yeah. So this is American dating. So like the start of March. So let's see what the price of ETH was at the start of March. Let's see how much they've gone up in value since then. So the start of March, ETH was around 2k. Wow. So they've gone up in value hugely, because they were 35 ETH while ETH was around 2.2k, and now they're 50 odd ETH with ETH just below 4k. That's a heavy repricing, that, isn't it?
It's because they are the most desirable, aren't they?
Yeah. Absolutely. Scullies, Harrison says, by Rapper Prob Course. Let's see. Scullies. So these are a cheaper alternative. These are about 5% of an ETH. Okay. How many of these? Oh, there's only 235 items of these. Yeah, some of these are actually quite cool. That one, I think that one looks epic. Look at that. Let's have a look at the floor price on this thing. For some reason, when you do this, maybe you have to go on full screen, but I don't know. Even if you do all the time, for some reason, it only takes you back to at this time last year. I don't know why. But yeah, that looks. They look pretty cool. To be fair, for 5% of an ETH. Not one I've seen before either. If anyone has got any, cast your mind back to the old NFT friends. If anyone's got any that you'd like us to look at, let us know in the chat. It's actually quite enjoyable, I think. Is there any that you would pick up now? Is there any that you think I'm tempted to do this, or I would go and do that?
I'll see if I can find the name of what they're called. There's only one that I'd be after, to be honest.
Yeah. Would you ever think about getting yourself some exposure to any sort of brand? So obviously how you can gain exposure to Bored Ape through, say, like the cheapest one, which would be the dogs.
I wouldn't buy a dog. If I was going to do that, I'd buy a mutant.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you got to buy something that you like, can't you? You can't just something just to get exposure.
Absolutely. Remember Cool Cats? Remember Cool Cats? I wonder what they're doing now. Cool Cats are over half an ETH. So some of these have kept the value, to be fair, considering this was minted June 2021, so over 4 years ago, and they've kept the value. Yeah, very interesting. Let's see. Discover. Moonbirds.
Oh, I found it. I found it.
Oh, these look nice. This is kind of like a.
They're a bit like a Fidenza.
Yeah. Half an ETH. Oh, I like them. Same thing here as well, 999. They kind of look like cigarettes, don't they?
You see what you want to see. Yeah, so I see cars in traffic.
You see cars in traffic with these?
Yeah.
Really?
You see cigarettes.
Yeah.
Nice.
I think these are cool, man. These are cool.
Oh, that one there on the right hand side.
This one.
One laid down on the right hand side. No, one more down.
Oh, this one.
That's cigarettes.
Yeah. This one's cool. Look at that. That's ranked 89, so that's in the top 10%. That's just underneath. These are cool. Very, very nice. Man the Gap, they're called.
Where did you find them?
It was just on the Discover page. It was here, top movers today.
Oh my god, up 244%.
Yeah, I'm guessing.
Just wait like 2 weeks and you'll get one for like 0.05.
Yeah, it's probably just like one that's sold, isn't it? That's moved it.
I found the one that I'd buy anyway.
Oh yeah, go on.
A line draw. ALIGN draw. There you go.
Yeah. Is it meant to
They
look like
are,
that?
from my understanding, yeah. So these are the very first text to image AI creations.
See, that messes with my eyes. That really my eyes.
I think that's what makes them cool because you can't really tell what they're supposed to be.
I agree. Yeah, kind of like you're kind of waiting for them to load.
There is not a lot of unique owners there.
Very, very interesting. Just under 5K.
When they first were released, they were not worth very much.
I bet because they released. Look when they released. That was probably like when Bitcoin was still probably only about 30K. Let's see. Yeah, they did actually.
They've got them
Recently,
lower, haven't they?
in March, they went down to like 0.6, 0.7 ETH.
That'd have been the time, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Interesting. I've never seen these. There's probably so many, isn't there? Probably
yeah. There'll be thousands.
Let's see. We do this. Let's select some art ones.
I quite like the squiggles.
This one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Chromey squiggles.
Yeah. These went massive one time. I remember these went up to about. I think they went up to about 15 ETH.
It's mad, isn't it?
Everything, yeah.
I had that one there. Last sale 9.5. Oh wow, that one last sale 0.25.
Where?
The very first one, last sale 0.25.
Yeah. Oh, so that must be like an early person selling theirs now. But when you think about it, though, I mean, that's 20K, isn't it? It's unbelievable. I find it interesting when you see them ones. Like, look at this one, 0.25, 0.42.
How long have they sat on that for?
Well, we can see, can't we? Let's see. Let's click on this guy. Let's see. Price history.
There is no price history because it's never sold.
This one has, I think.
That's it. I'll check activity.
Hang on.
Top tab.
Hang on, my thing's froze. Let's see, activity. Sale 4 years ago.
Good God.
Someone minted it for 0.035 and then sold it for 0.25. You'd be gutted.
Jeff.
Can you imagine that? 400, he sold it for $485, and then they turn out to be worth. I mean, at the peak, they must have been worth tens of thousands. I mean, they're worth 20K now. They must have been worth about over 50K at one point.
Oh, I'd be sick, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Let's go back. I'm kind of enjoying this. This is a nice different type of stream today. Let's see what else is there.
Oh, go on Max Payne and Friends.
Now,
Xcopy. Yeah, Xcopy's like they're real high-end NFTs. But these ones look like they're just copy-paste of each other.
Yeah, I was gonna say they look all the same.
The artists, though, they are quite good.
Yeah. Let's see. I wonder if it's on here or not. Wonky Stonks. What was the other really expensive one that went with Fidenzas? And it was kind of like, how would I describe it now? I can't remember the name of it, but they were like really, really expensive alongside Fidenzas. Ringers, that was it. Ringers. So they're 17 ETH now. Still 65K, like, but these were another one.
These ones are cool.
Yeah, these were really expensive at one point. Oh, look at that. Last sale, 58 ETH. The guy's now listed it at 22. Look at that one. 100 ETH. This one went for 100 ETH at one point.
That's the problem when you get to this end, they're so illiquid.
Yeah. 5 ETH. So someone's trying to make a nice profit on that. Oh, look at that one.
Last 146.
Oh. The thing is, I think a lot of people, don't they say to themselves, oh, if I could go back in time, I would go and buy this, or I would go and buy that, or I'd go and do this. Bloody hell, like, if you could go back in time, you just sweep, like, all the blue chip NFTs, don't you? And then you just, obviously, just have ETH there, basically just wrapped in the NFT. Like, if you could go back 5 years and just swoop the floor on CryptoPunks, you're set, aren't you? You don't need to do anything else.
Yeah.
They went to 500k at one point, didn't they? CryptoPunks.
I think if I could go back in time, I'd sweep the Bored Apes and sell at the top. I think I'd get a lot more value.
Yeah.
That'd be so funny.
Just start literally.
I want to be the one to sell it to Justin Bieber.
Yeah. Just dumping them into bids. Can you look at Cardona's chilled Kongs, says Ian. I don't know if OpenSea does Cardano, does it? Let's see.
Why are you in all caps?
I don't know. I always have it on Thingy. No, it doesn't have it. What I tell you what, Ian, what platform does Cardano use for its NFTs? If you let me know the platform, we can go and have a look at them. Yes, Coffee, how we doing? This is bull market activity, casually discussing buying NFTs. Okay, yeah. The memes by 6529 Class Collection. I was one of the first minters where we had to transfer ETH directly to the wallet to get them. Oh, the good old days. Coffee, great to see you as well, by the way, mate. Thank you very much for joining. Let's go and check out the memes. But yeah, great to see you. This one. 172,000 items. Oh no, it wasn't.
Holy moly.
Yeah, total items. Maybe these are just the ones listed for sale then. 6529. Do you remember when that guy bought a CryptoPunk for like 20 mil? Do you remember that?
That's insane.
I think it was Deepak. I think he was cool. Oh yeah, this is the good old days. What else? I don't know what else. Let's go on here. PFPs. CryptoPunks. Could you pay
Clone X is what Jordan was talking about yesterday.
The what?
Clone X.
Clone X.
I think they're awful.
Yeah, don't like them. I don't like 3D looking ones. Azuki, My Ladies, Mooncat. There's Mutants. Crypto Dick Butts. Good to see those around. Sappy Seals. I don't like the artwork on them.
No, I if I'm completely honest, I just don't think PFPs are for me.
No, MFs.
Although I do like those gremlins.
Where?
Further down. Them
Fifth.
ones.
Crypto.
One up. No, one up.
Oh, these. Look at them.
Yeah, they're mental.
I think these look quite cool. Cryptodes. World of Women. Bloody hell. I remember they were expensive.
World of Women used to go for loads, didn't they?
Yeah.
What is it? That's Crypto Skulls. I bought one of those right at the very start. I paid about 25 quid for it.
Look at that. Even now, it's worth 600. So.
Oh, I sold mine for 100.
Oh well. D-Gods. Do you remember D-Gods?
I don't mind them, but
they
then
were
something happened, didn't it?
Yeah, they were all the rage at one point. They kind of messed up them though, didn't they? Because it was kind of like it was the blue chip NFT project on Solana, and then obviously when Solana went down to all the way to like $8 and stuff, they kind of jumped ship.
Yeah, they shouldn't have done that.
And then went to Polygon, and then I think they went to ETH, and then now they're back on Solana as well. So they're kind of just all over. But you know, they kind of jumped ship, obviously, kind of at the bottom, away from Solana instead of sticking with it, which obviously probably was a big mistake. But yeah, fascinating to see some of these again. What did you do? Was you ever into kind of like the idea of buying virtual land?
Oh, I never understood that. That confused me more, to be honest. Do you ever play any of the NFT land games?
I never played any.
They're all crap. Why would I buy something that's crap?
Yeah, I never played any. JPG store. JPEG store, let's see. GPG store, Cardano, there we go. So let's have a look at this for Ian. And let's compare the Cardano one. Pretty good so far. What were they called? Chilled Kongs. I'll be honest, Cardano is one network I've never used, ever.
I don't even know how to use it.
No, I assume it would be the same, would it? What's this? Is that the thing you have for Cardano, that A? Must be.
It's quite jazzy. Quite like it.
Yeah. Yeah, kind of nice. So is this kind of like the Bored Apes of Cardano, maybe, or? Don't know. Very nice though, but yeah, what is that? So is that A? Is that in for Cardano? Is that what that A is? Is that the?
You'd think it'd be a C, wouldn't you?
Is that what the? I'm trying to think about the logo on Cardano though. What is it? Is it a C in it? I don't know. I'm trying to think actually now. Coin market cap stopped working. Let's see. Where is it? No. Oh yeah. Oh no. Yeah. Actually, no. Of course, it makes perfect sense because it's ADA in it.
Oh yeah.
It makes perfect sense as to why it's that. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. Well, we got
that feels stupid now.
Yeah, we got to the bottom of that eventually. Some good ones done by Punk 6529. Yeah, very nice, mate. Very nice. Pump coin.
I've sent you a link of the NFT that I bought on Solana. The only one I bought on Solana.
Oh, that looks nice. That was very nice, actually. But yeah, obviously great to look at NFTs. It's interesting how OpenSea haven't plugged in Solana yet, which is a bit strange considering obviously the others have kind of gone after all. But yeah. Sorry about that. A little bit. Yeah, let's get the poll going anyway. We'll get the poll going. Right, we'll get that going. There we go. Bada boom. Good, really nice job on the likes as well, everyone. Thank you for jumping on that. Up to 15 likes, which is really nice. Yeah, I think, where are we? So just under 19k on Bitcoin. It's actually quite interesting to see where it is on the daily time frame because for a daily close, we've only closed just below 20 as a high. So it wouldn't actually be that far away from putting in its highest ever daily close, which is fascinating.
What do you think's coming next?
I think we will. I think it's going to go after the top side liquidity. So towards kind of like 121k. And I would like it to do that leading into FOMC tomorrow. And then I think
we're not going to get a cut, are we?
No.
What's it
Well,
saying?
it would severely shock the market if it did, because the probability is massively, massively skewed to there being just a hold of rates.
Ooh,
So
96.9% chance.
Yeah. So
we're on
obviously,
the same page there.
if there was a cut, then it would obviously just completely throw the market up in arms as to what happens next.
Would it be good or would it be bad? Because a cut would signal the market's weak, but a cut is what everybody wants.
Well, I have been discussing this obviously with Wiz. I personally think as soon as they cut, that will mark the macro trend change, and we will start heading down in terms of like a high time frame. I think kind of the market is overextended as it is anyway, and I think I'm in the minority. I don't really hear anyone saying, "Oh, you want to be kind of wary of cuts." Everyone instantly thinks cuts equals bullish, but the market has been bullish anyway. Do you know what I mean? Like, how much more bullish do you want the stock market to be? It is literally like just all-time highs constantly, isn't it? So, like, what are you expecting? That's my reasoning, is that everyone just suddenly thinks cuts equals bullish. Now, obviously, we know more than likely that if everyone's expecting it to be bullish, what is actually going to happen? I also think as well, markets are forward-looking, aren't they? So what I think this upside price action we're getting, particularly in stocks at the moment, obviously on Bitcoin, we've only really narrowly expanded, haven't we, for the range that we was previously in. But particularly in the stock market, it's kind of, this is the price action that is pricing in rate cuts. And then when they actually happen, my opinion is that will then be the macro trend change to down. I just can't see so the cut and then the stock market just keeps going up even more forever. Just
it's not going to happen, is it?
Downside is just never on the cards. So that's my opinion anyway. I think this price action, and obviously it's very unlikely that they'll cut tomorrow. So obviously it could continue.
It would be really, really interesting if they did. I really hope that they do.
It would be fascinating to see what the market does, because I'll be on stream for it as well.
That'd be a stream.
Yeah,
I'm not going to be around to watch it.
But I do think kind of, if you're bullish on the market, you kind of don't want them to cut, because that's what I mean. I just don't know what people are expecting when they say, "Oh, rate cuts will be bullish." But like, the market is bullish now. Like, what more do you want? Like, especially obviously for when Bitcoin's concerned. Obviously, altcoins we know have not performed great, but that's less to do with anything to do with the Fed and more to do with like the crypto industry in general, isn't it? But particularly in stocks, like, what more do you want for things to be bullish? Do you know what I mean? We are in the bullish trend now, and we have been through.
How far from the previous all-time highs has the S&P gone up?
So it is currently. So the all-time high from February, before obviously the tariff drop occurred, it has gone up just over 4% so far.
Okay.
So it's just grinding up, isn't it? But I mean, if you go from the actual bottom of the tariff panic, it is up 33%. And
that sort of outsizes what you would expect from a typical yearly gain on the S&P.
Yeah, and not to mention as well, like
quite a bit.
The size of it as well. Like this, it's like a $50 trillion index, isn't it? But I think like the closer that it gets towards 7,000 is kind of like the tipping point for me. I think if it gets any close to 7,000, then I think that is where I'll really be hedging my bets to the downside. I just don't see it. I really struggle to see the idea that rate cuts are bullish. Typically in the past, rate cuts have been a bad thing because it means that something really bad is going on in the economy and something is broke or struggling.
Yeah, so really, the end of the rate cuts is the bullish part.
Yeah. But as we know, like, markets are forward looking, so you will probably get, the market already U-turning before obviously the final rate cut is done. Probably like 6 months before. So that's kind of what I'm thinking, because the market is obviously at all-time highs. It's rallying now. It's obviously bounced back significantly. I'm just kind of on the lines of, I don't know, like, I just don't see it. But yeah, I could be I am in the minority there, and I could be wrong, but that is my opinion. So we'll see. Steve O says, howdy boys, I own about 6 premium land in Sandbox, bought them for around 2,400 and sold half of them at 6,500 and the other half at 4,500 each. Wow. So
how long ago did you sell them?
Yeah, first question is, when did you sell them? Also, did you get all 6 for 2,400, or you got them for 2,400 each? Is my next question, because if you got them all for that is some serious gain, isn't it?
Can you get the Sandbox chart up?
Yeah, so you sold 3 of them for 6,500, so 3 times that, so that's 19.5k. Then you sold 3 of them for 4,500, which is 12,500. So you sold all of them for about $32,000. Did you buy? If you bought all of them for 2,500, I'd tip my hat off. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Even if you bought all of them at $2,500 each, you've made like $20,000, didn't you? Right, the Sandbox land. So the floor price is 5% of an ETH.
What is this?
Now, I think the obviously
they're like coordinates.
Yeah, so they're the coordinates of the land. Now, obviously, the trouble is getting the rare ones in it, I suppose. So, if
sort by price, high to low. You're gonna get some stupid stuff on here.
Yeah, you're gonna get people listed. Yeah, there you go. 1 billion.
A billion ETH. Bold.
Let's do most rare. There we go. Let's do most rare.
What is this?
Voxel Madness. Wow. I don't know what all this is, but these
that's land below.
Yeah, these are obviously, some of them are for sale in Thingio. But I don't know what Voxel Madness is. See, that's not up for very much.
What makes that rare?
I'm guessing the position that it's in, like. So that's in
just
the top,
next to a big pink glove hat.
I suppose you have to be into it, but what are all these different ones, like Voxel Madness, Mega City?
Click on one of them.
Unique one of one lands.
How much is one sand worth?
Let's see. $0.30.
Okay, so they're like $400.
Yeah, that one was sold for $382. I could have just done that, actually. Yeah, I don't understand the land parts. Oh, I did.
Oh, I nailed it.
All 2,400. It was the first year it come out. I was able to buy during the early base. Oh, mate, you legend. You legend. You made like 30 grand off some land. I used to follow these guys, and it used to be called NFT World, but then I think they rebranded to Topia. I think is it Utopia, or is it Hytopia, is it, or something? I can't remember. Hytopia Worlds. Yeah, now these are obviously just in the bin. These are $750, but let me tell you, SMFC, these used to be, some of these went for a couple of ETH, like say like a couple of ETH comfortably. Well, let's see if we can find one for sale that went for a couple of ETH.
Oh, they got 4 ETH.
There you go. Yeah, that was the last bought. There's another one for 4 ETH. Yeah, these used to be quite expensive. Now these were, I haven't kept up to date with them for a couple of years.
Kind of looks like Minecraft.
Yeah, it was Minecraft, and then do you remember when Minecraft banned NFTs?
Nope.
Minecraft banned NFTs and like all form of crypto off its platform. And these guys were building all this on a Minecraft server, so then that just sent it into the gutter. But like these are kind of like their own world. So you kind of like, instead of buying a piece of land, you're kind of buying like an own world. As you can see, this person's built this on it and then updated the metadata. And obviously these have got the roses. Let's see if we could do high to low. Let's see if there's any, there's probably stupid ones. Oh no, so there, yeah, nothing ridiculously stupid. Like, look at these. So in terms of rarity, apparently these two are legendary, and now these 1.9, 1.5 ETH. Look at that one. That was bought for 4.5. Let's see when this guy bought this. Activity. A year ago.
Ouch.
Bought it on the 15th of February, 2024.
Ouch.
And he paid 12.
Oh, no, did he mint it? Or did he buy it? No, he bought it, didn't he?
No, we bought it, yeah. He bought it for 12.5K.
That's so much money.
Wow. There we go. Fascinating. I mean, NFTs are really interesting. And I think obviously maybe we'll start paying more attention to them and looking at them more in depth on stream.
I kind of hope they do make a comeback.
Yeah, I think it would be good for the market, wouldn't it?
Just throw something else that can generate liquidity around.
Yeah, I think it will be good for the market. What have we got? VPN says sold fake land. You can buy real land. Legend. Yeah. Sold internet land, and you can go and buy actual land with soil on it. I do have to say, if it wasn't for BitBoy shilling Sandbox, the prices would have never gone so high. Oh, right, okay. Was he one of the masterminds in getting it to where it was then?
What's happened to BitBoy?
He's in jail, isn't he?
Is he?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Why is he in jail?
For all that,
yeah.
I think for
Harassment.
all the, yeah.
Oh, that's mad. God, that's quite a fall. They should make that into a film.
I think there will be a film on him, surely. I think there'll be a film on crypto one day. I think there should be, like, obviously there's like documentary on Bitcoin and stuff, and there was it Netflix that did that and stuff. But I think doing a film where obviously you set it in, say, like 2010, 2011, and you just have a group of people, and obviously, like, you know, they read about Bitcoin and they start buying it up when it's hardly anything, a couple of dollars, and they go into these Bitcoin meetings that are just like basically no one there and stuff, and just kind of obviously portraying how their life changes as when it starts to snowball. I think that would make an epic film.
That'd be good. That
it would make a really good film. I would be surprised if that's not already happening. But yeah, we've got. What have we got? We've got 15 minutes to go until Thingo. Now, obviously, if you aren't liked, please do like. If you're not subscribed, drop a sub. But yeah, do make sure you sign up to BLOFIN. It is obviously the first link in the description where we do all our trading. And I will throw it into the chat now and pin it. So if you're not signed up to BLOFIN, do make sure you click that link. Get your non-KYC account today. And of course, you can make as many as you want on that Stonksy link. You can make as many BLOFIN accounts as you want. We had a good week of trading last week. So, yeah, we hit...
Have you done any trades this week?
I have got a limit sell on ETH at 4,141.
Well, you think that's going to hit?
Yeah.
In the near future?
It's not that far away. It's only... It's 7%.
I don't think you're going to hit that today.
No, maybe not. We could always take a different trade today. I kind of just put that there just in case anything happened overnight. Crazy. But yeah, we got a couple of good trades last week. So yeah, we're back up to a decent amount in margin.
Oh, you're in profit again now?
246 USDT.
Nice.
Started with 200, then it dropped all the way down to like 80. And then clawed all the way back last week, hitting them trades. So yeah.
That Pengu shorts are good, isn't it?
Yeah, that was good. And then obviously a couple of Bitcoin ones were really good. So you guys let me know what you think. Have you seen anything in the market we should take a trade on, or what should we do with Bitcoin? Should we short it or whatever? And yeah, we can get a trade going. What I kind of like to do is go on and just see what is like up today, and if anything is kind of scam pumped into an interesting level. So let's just see all. So there you go. Omni is up 88%. Oh, let's go on Omni. God, look at that.
Wow.
See, now for me that has actually come into quite an interesting level there, where you've obviously got this kind of sell, this supply coming in here. There's obviously also taking liquidity above that. I would probably be interested in entertaining a short on this. The only thing that scares me is the way it scams. Look at that.
I'd want to know what's going on there. Why is that pumped?
Yeah, does anyone know what's going on with Omni? Look at that. It was last year it was up at $25, and then it ended up going all the way down to $1.30. That was look, it was in 1 hour as well. But look at the funding on it. The funding's minus 0.86.
Upbit. They've got an Upbit listing.
Oh, have they?
Yeah. I won't short that.
We could have a little go and just put the stop above here. Put the stop at like
the one that's one down on the gainers. That's one that I've been looking at a few times. It seems to move.
See that? Yeah, that looks like it's. Oh yeah, that's in a clear uptrend, isn't it? It's just cleared these. I think I'm going to put a little one on Omni. Not much. We won't risk much.
Okay.
Let's go and so we'll put the stop at like 6.3. Let's see what we can do. Let me first calculate this. Right. We won't use much margin because we don't want to just completely just blow it out.
So you're going to ramp up the leverage instead?
Let's see. I kind of thing is I don't want to just like I don't want to ruin the account again. is the problem. Know what I mean? I don't want to ruin the account again is the problem. Who thinks we should try and short Omni? What a scam. Van, you shorted Van. I'm just going to run to the toilet quick. I'll be back in 1 second.
Cool.
Right then. Get the camera back on. That's why I'm still calling 108 and I see others calling it now. Yeah, I don't think we should short, especially the funding. I mean, look at the funding. I think it's just asking, isn't it, to be ran through. Good to see though. Useless. The coin useless is actually down.
That
20%.
sounds useless.
Yeah. Esports is down 20%. All this rubbish.
What about CVX?
Was that the other one?
It's on the downers.
Oh, is it?
I think it's just gone underneath broccoli.
This one.
My face is in the way, so I couldn't really see.
Oh.
Oh. Maybe not.
Look at that. Yeah, I think let's go and have
nothing's looking juicy on there.
no. I think it's a really interesting point because unless you're obviously doing low time frame trading, say on the 5 minute with the double confirmations, I love shorts. You just can't be too early for a good one. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. We'll definitely keep an eye on Omni though. But I think it's really interesting for Bitcoin because obviously unless you're just scalping it or day trading it or whatever, you kind of are a bit stuck because the prime short opportunity is if it runs this upside liquidity, runs to 120 there or even runs above here, 120 and a half, potentially obviously 121. So entering a short's a bit of a sticky situation because as you can see, we've got this build up now of lower highs, which could just get ran through. And then the same for longs, here's not really the place to long because we're at resistance. And, obviously the place to long was down here. So it is a bit sticky. It's a bit of a sticky situation on what to do unless we're scalping it. Yeah. Let's see, where's Sol? I mean, Sol could be one. It's kind of at this. It's had a bit of weakness, really, Sol, hasn't it?
Yeah.
It's had some big weakness. To be fair, maybe we could put one on Sol. Stop at 180 because that's my key level, and have 200. Maybe we could put a position on Sol. Let's go and have a look. I kind of like maybe where Sol's setting up. Yeah, tell you what, let's do this. Where are we? Let's pick that out of there. And let's go ahead and long it. There we go. Yeah, I kind of like where Sol's at, to be honest. So yeah, let's have Sol as our position for today. I've just been triggered as well. Put it in as a limit, but at the highest one. So we're triggered on that. And yeah, I kind of like it in and around there. We could even pull this down a little bit if we want to give ourselves a bit more room. There you go. And yeah, take profit back up at 200. Let's have it. Yeah, I don't know exactly what the reason was for this weakness, but as you can see, it's had pretty big weakness in the market, hasn't it? That big sell-off there from 192. So yeah, we've got our position for today. We'll take advantage of Sol while we wait for Bitcoin and ETH to kind of come into position.
Based on that position, do you think we're going to be going up today?
Cool. Yeah, I think as long as Bitcoin stays up, it doesn't have to go up any higher. If it stays around these levels, we could get some altcoin strength again. I'm more so just interested to see if Sol regains some strength in the market, because it's obviously, since it had this push up here, it's obviously lost market share and lost strength against Bitcoin and potentially even ETH, I think, judging by looking at the chart. So maybe it has a good time on its own again. But for me, this region's key, this kind of 180 region. So it's in and around where obviously it needs to hold. So yeah, we'll take it and we'll see what happens. I would short 120 to 121. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm waiting for on Bitcoin, is that liquidity clearance.
I still think it might go down.
W forming there, yeah, it could actually be forming a W on Sol. There you go. Do. Can it go up now? We'll see. But we have got the position open, so we are due probably a loser as well. Obviously, we had 5 in a row of winners. Did you end up closing your apt, or what did you do?
Oh, I have in and out of apt. I done 3 else 4 trades. Doubled the account over 3 days or so.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I nailed it. Yeah, that was good. That was a good few trades. That.
Very nice.
The jump one didn't go as well.
No.
But yeah, you can't win them all, can you?
No. It would be nice if you could.
Oh, you're in $1 profit now.
Come
Whoa,
on.
125. It's flying.
Told you.
Nah.
There we go.
Nah. I still favour it going down.
I think it could go down, but I think Sol could just wrestle back some strength regardless.
Yeah.
To be fair, I don't think it's really realistic for it to go back to 200 today anyway. I think this would be a pretty sticky area for it in here. I just put 200 because it was a nice thing, yo. I think if it got back towards here, I think that would be a pretty sticky situation for it in here to try and get back above. So we'll drag the thing, yo, more realistically, which would be nice because that would obviously add $30 more into the kitty. And carry on building our account. Yeah, I'm gonna end up trading myself a bonus each month if I carry on like this.
Well, yeah, be a good thing, wouldn't it?
Yeah. I mean, the idea is to try and get to 1,000. If we can get to 1,000, I think that would be a good point to then reset from.
No, I double down on it. 1,000's not a target. 10,000.
From
1
200.
million. A million. A million from 200 quid. So if you go to 1,000 and start from 200 again, you just got to do 1,000 again. But if you start from 1,000 and then do it again, you get to 5,000 next time.
Yeah, that's true.
And 5,000 much better than 1,000.
And that would be a nice little payday. Go and buy myself a nice watch then.
Yeah, it'd be very good that. Or you could roll it into the next challenge, which would be 5,000 to 25,000.
Or 5,000 to 100,000.
Yeah, see, it works, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Why would you bonus yourself a watch when you could bonus yourself a house?
Now that would be nice. Can you imagine that? Imagine in like 6 months' time, I've traded this $200 account to like 20k or something. Oh, that'd be epic.
That would be good. That'd be good. You'd have to live stream yourself going to buy whatever you went to buy.
Yeah. Live stream myself going into Goldsmiths with just a fat rack and just throwing it down on the counter going.
All in 50s.
That Rolex there now. That'd be epic. But let me know in the chat, is anyone joining me on this Sol trade? Obviously not financial advice. I'm taking no responsibility if we get stopped out, but do manage your risk as well. But let's see what happens. I'm fairly excited.
Have you got your bell ready?
Yeah. It's always ready. It's always next to me on my desk.
Nice.
Let's get the 5-minute chart on. Yeah, it should be an interesting time tomorrow, obviously, with FOMC. Now, do remember, I will be streaming twice tomorrow. We will be having the usual one, as we do now, and then the evening one for FOMC. So make sure you do tune in. Come and join me.
What time's FOMC?
I think 7 o'clock our time. And there we go. There we go. The US market is open. Yeah, so data release will be 7 o'clock when they announce the rate decision. And then he'll start speaking at 7:30.
Okay. I will be deep in the forest then.
Good. I'd rather be there, to be honest. Long on 49 sol. What?
What?
You're in a 49 sol long, or I don't understand what that means. Long on 49 sol. I'm guessing you're long with 49 sol. I'm guessing it's probably just as simple as that. BPN says I started a small long on CVX. Which one's that?
That's one of the ones we just looked at on the highest gainers or losers.
Yeah, which one?
CVX, there you go, minus 12.9%.
Oh, yeah, this one here. Oh, right, yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's in a bit of an interesting point, isn't it?
Is it new? Or is it just started on BLOFIN? Because I have never heard of it.
No, let's see.
Oh, it's on Binance.
It's on Binance. Let's go and see where it is in relevance to its actual chart. Oh.
Convex Finance. I have heard of it.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, that's going down.
All right, look at that. Great rally, though.
Mega rally.
3x. Very nice. Nothing to be sniffed at. Of course, if anyone is taking any trades today, do make sure you're doing it on BLOFIN. It's the best exchange, non-KYC, and you can open an account in just under a minute. And of course, you can have as many accounts as you want. Make sure you click that Stonksy link in the description. It's also pinned in the chat, and I will drop it in the chat now. So if you haven't, I assume most of you already are, but if you aren't signed up to Stonksy, now if you are watching on X, hop over to the YouTube, obviously drop a subscribe and a like, but you can get the BLOFIN link in there. I don't think it is in the Twitter bio, I don't think. Maybe need to throw it in there. Quantity 49. Oh, nice. Where are you long from? Short video guru. Where are you long from? Yeah, let's hope Sol can get some strength in. Let's hope it can get some strength. Yeah, Bitcoin's pretty interesting, isn't it, for where it's at? How low do you think we will go this year?
This, like, 2025?
Yeah, for like the rest of the year. What would you think?
Well, I would have thought we wouldn't begin like the depths of the bear market this year. So yeah. I could see us going back down to like 70, retesting that area.
Mm-hmm. But
I don't know. We are really high now, and it would take a 50% drop is 60k, that's just insane.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, even if it got its standard, like in the scenario that it got its standard 80%, 70 to 80% drop, where would that even take us now? That would take us probably back to 40k.
30?
Yeah,
40.
40k.
Which is still high.
Which I think is obviously, it's massively up for debate whether that would happen. But I think for like a low, considering we went to, 15 to 16k last time, I think using that as like a base to build the next cycle on, I think that would be a decent spot. Obviously very selfishly for anyone that wants to go and buy down there, we would like it, but yeah. Short video guru says 98k. BPN says 108. So you think 108 is the lowest for the rest of the year?
Oh, he's adamant on 108.
Yeah.
I swear he's always saying 108.
I think for the rest of the year, I think we will go back into the 80s, I think.
When would we do that? Would drop down and then go up, or go up and then drop down?
No, I think we kind of like, even if we drop down, I think we'd stay above like 100, and yeah, definitely above 100 now. And then I think we'll do kind of the last expansion, and then it would be like a pretty brutal end to the year, is what I'm thinking.
I really like it when it pumps in November, so then you can get like a bit of cash just before Christmas. So yeah, I'd be pro that.
BPN says 240k to 20k. Bloody hell.
Well, now someone's just talking silly.
So you think we go to 240k and then drop to 20k? I mean,
that's a drop. That's a bigger drop than Bitcoin's ever done ever.
I think we are on the cusp of probably the biggest financial crisis we'll ever see in our lifetime. No,
we've already seen 2008.
Yeah, but not really.
Do you not remember it?
Do you remember it?
I remember my mum talking to me about it in the car.
I don't. Yeah, see, I don't remember it at all, and we definitely, obviously, weren't old enough to go and buy stocks. So
no, I didn't have my investment portfolio. I didn't notice it in that respect.
Yeah, in our investment, all right, in our investment like life, obviously, like 18 and above, I think it will be the biggest and nastiest crash we'll ever see.
I don't think I agree with you. I think the bigger one's still to come. You get huge crashes, like they don't come frequently. 1920s, 1970s, 2008, like they're the three biggest out there, and they were roughly 40 years apart, 50 years apart. I don't think it's due yet.
I think
It's going to be. It's going to be when the the dollar collapses or whatever it is.
I think
Or US defaults on its debt.
I think like the start of it, like the match, will be within the next year. I think.
I think it's just too soon.
I think it will be within the next year.
Why?
I think that. I mean, there's a couple of different scenarios. But I think something will happen to trigger it, because the US is in a horrendous state, isn't it? Financially.
They need to scrap the dollar, don't they? Really?
So I think, yeah, I think something will happen. And yeah, it will be kind of the match to light it. And remember, we're not talking crypto here. The stock market, bear markets can go on for a seriously long time. We could be talking multi-years. But yeah. Short Video Guru says the retracements are massive. So if Bitcoin does 175k this cycle, 70 to 80k is likely. It will begin March 2026, says Short Video Guru. And Code and Crypto Fitness says war with China by 2028. That will crash it all. Interesting. And Cryptogenic, you didn't get the notification, but great to see you here, mate. Thank you for joining. Yeah, I think something will happen. I'm not sure exactly what it would be like the catalyst. I mean, if I knew that, then I'd go and start a poly market. But I do think it's definitely coming next year. I have a feeling next year. Seems just like everything's in the perfect scenario. The stock market's overextended. The dollar's on its way down. Obviously, the yield curve is just fucked. Big plays in the market are starting to take profits. Obviously, we know Warren Buffett's just been selling for ages. Bezos sold another $5 billion last week.
Oh yeah, Nvidia as well.
Jensen, he's selling loads, isn't he? So these big people are now starting to take the chips off the table, leaving obviously retail to buy it up and send it up. So yeah,
I think you've got good ideas there, but I just think macroeconomics moves too slowly, and it'll come sudden, but it'll take a while for it to come.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see like when it happens, but whenever it happens, it will be kind of like the generational buying opportunity for us.
Just make sure you've got some liquidity left.
Well, that's it. It's keeping hold of it, isn't it? That is the.
Don't leave your money in meme coins.
Yeah. I mean, what I think is interesting is obviously Galaxy Digital sold off that Bitcoin, didn't they? That Satoshi era wallet for whoever it is, and the market barely felt it, and it was like 8 billion, wasn't it? Now, I don't know whether some of it went into OTCs and stuff like that, potentially. But I think the market went down like 5% or something. Obviously,
you're not going to market sell that much Bitcoin, are you?
No.
You want to get the best price possible.
Yeah, you could see kind of on the chart where they were walking it down. No, so I think this was it, wasn't it? It was going into Friday, where obviously the Bitcoin was being transferred by Galaxy. So I think this was where kind of they were walking it down slowly. I imagine, obviously, yes, some of it was probably sold OTC as well. But it's fascinating.
I'd love to have enough of a asset to move the market.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be fun. Actually, no, you can do that. If you just check an old wallet, find the dust that you've got left behind, buy £5 worth.
Yeah.
That sends it.
Yeah, literally. BPN says we're already in a recession. I do agree. Yeah, we are.
I don't think technically we are, though.
Yeah, but they bend the rules no matter what, don't they? I mean, the old definition of a recession was 2 negative prints of GDP consecutively, quarter to quarter. Now, the US actually had that. I think it was, when was it? Was it last year or the year before? And then they just...
Yeah, it's had it recently, but it came out of it, didn't it?
Yeah. But I think...
We had it as well, didn't we?
Yeah, but like, you don't need that. I mean, look at the cost of living crisis in the UK. My God, are you just seeing everything that just keeps going up in the shops? Like literally everything has like doubled over the past year. You don't notice it really at first because you kind of just, obviously just go and buy like shopping and stuff like that. But literally everything has kind of doubled nearly in the shop.
I was in the shop the other day and they were selling a 4-pack of bog roll for £4.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
It's insane.
It's unbelievable. Steve says that sell-off was a test to crash Bitcoin. I guess it failed. Short in Bitcoin from open. Long set at 113k, says Big Ads. Recession is a fake out. Yeah. I'm guessing the Sol Long's not doing too well. Oh no, it is. It's up $1. It's not bad. Here it is anyway. Let me give this a refresh. Maybe it was stuck. Oh no. Minus $2. Yeah, Bitcoin looks a bit interesting, doesn't it?
I think it just doesn't know what it wants to do.
No, it doesn't.
It's one of those periods. I think it's set up beautifully for trading that channel.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Alt long limit set at plus minus 7% below current price. £1 of bog roll. Worth. Isn't it mad to think that, like, if you actually thought about it, you are actually just wiping your ass with money, aren't you?
Oh, don't say that.
Like, you actually are wiping your ass with money. Like, if it's £1 of bog roll, you could go on and say, well, there's 5p. I've just had a poo. There's 25p, whatever. Depending on how much bog roll you use per turd. Man, it's always bearish, even on bullish days, says Stamos.
I don't think today's particularly bullish, is it?
I don't know. I mean, Bitcoin just looks kind of neutral, doesn't it, really?
Yeah, it's all just very like...
Yeah. We failed to break above the 4-hour descending resistance. Yet another failed attempt and another lower high to be confirmed. Yeah. They really... I know what you mean. You're on about this, aren't you? However you want to draw it, this. Yeah. But I think if we was going to go down, I think this is set up beautifully to run this liquidity however you want to run it. So whether you just want to run this one, whether you want to run that one, or obviously ultimately you want to run 121k. But then wherever it runs it, obviously you take out them, you then get people uber bullish, you have a nice little trap, and then you really then nuke it, having took upside liquidity out, and trap people. That's my thinking, is why I'm not actively short in here and I'm kind of waiting for higher. But I mean, yeah, the golden goose for me is like ETH towards 4,200. That's where I'm just like, come on.
Are you holding an ETH at the moment?
No.
So it doesn't matter then?
Not really. I just want it to get up there to short it.
Oh, fair enough. Will you be shorting everything back down?
Yes.
Good.
I will. There will come a time when we load up a big, juicy swing position on this account and we'll just let it run. And then we'll pop some more funds into trader day to day and we'll just leave the swing position running for God knows how long. Stonksy says, oh, wait, hang on. Oh, we've got actually a few people commenting on this turd wiping. We've got Saver Crypto says, I wipe my ass wirelessly.
How'd you do that?
Arse water jets are good. Oh, the B-Day. The B-Day, yeah.
Nah, I don't want to then, because that just feels weird. You get a wet bum, don't you?
I've never used the B-Day before. But I do raise the question on, like, obviously, once you've used the B-Day, you obviously then have to use toilet roll to dry it, don't you? You're not going to then, like, pull your pants up having a wet
Or would you
arse.
not use a towel? Because then it saves you money.
Oh no, because you've not used any soap, have you? Like it's like just what it's like a water jet. So even if it's washed off, yeah, there's no soap in the bidet unless you.
Why would you not use soap?
Well,
Do they have soap?
To be fair, you don't use soap when you wipe your ass, do you? You just use toilet roll.
Yeah, but that toilet roll is designed for the job.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, but even so, it still leaves behind a smell, doesn't it? The toilet roll doesn't get rid of the smell. Like if
Depends if you get a perfume toilet roll.
If you got close enough to it, it would smell. You can see why the guy does that on the beach. Stonksy, yeah. But then you wouldn't need bog roll, dry your bum. Yeah, beach dumping tree. Yes, Stonksy, if anyone doesn't know, is the phantom beach pooer. He goes onto the beach and leaves poo on the beach when he goes to swim. Got to fertilize the sand. That's it. You got to give the wildlife something to eat, haven't you? Have you ever used a bidet, Dave? I haven't. No, but it does fascinate me a little bit. I will be honest. You
should go to Japan and use one of those special toilets that does all that stuff for you.
My brother's in Japan at the moment. I might ask him to see if he's used one. He's traveling around.
You should do. I saw one in Singapore, but I didn't dare use it. They're all like electric. And
you gotta use it.
It's weird.
Wonder if there'll be any when you go away on the weekend.
Oh, I'll be pooing in a hole.
Say with Crypto says we need some ablution videos. Now, I'll be honest, I've no idea what that word means.
I'll Google it.
Your mum comes around and uses that towel to dry her hands. Yeah, no, yeah. Can you imagine
ablution is the act of washing oneself.
Imagine if someone goes to the toilet and you're like, yeah, and then you just think like, oh, God, I use one of them towels to dry my ass after the bidet.
Would you not have a special towel for it?
I don't know. I really don't know. Making video call using one. Jesus. To be fair, I would like to, maybe we could go and have a look. Let's see now, actually. Tell you what, because Bitcoin seems to be going down, I'm guessing my Sol trade isn't doing very well.
You can't win them all.
Well, that's it. We've got to come back down.
Should have counter traded you.
I know, you should have. You would have been in the money. Let's see what is going on with Bitcoin. It's come down a couple $100, nothing major, like.
Yeah, it's still not really moving.
Let's go and see.
One of these candles is going to be huge, but not yet.
At some point, it's going to just go bump. Let's see. Japanese toilet.
Oh yeah, that's the weird thing that comes out of them.
Let's see. Yeah. Okay. This guy's. Oh. My uncle used to have like a smart toilet, and I don't think it wasn't a bidet one, but it used to like warm the seat and stuff.
I have used one of those before. It's weird. It's like sitting down on something that someone's just got off.
So it's got automatic lids, heated seat deodorizer. Oh, there it is. There it is. There's the bidet. Squirting the water right into your ass. Look at it go. Oh, look at that.
Does it blow dry you afterwards?
Oh, let's see. Oh, look at that water. Oh, look at that. Perfect. Oh. Apparently, she says it feels Did you see what she said then?
It feels really good every time you use the
It
bathroom.
just feels really good every time you use it. So she's just constantly on the toilet there. Wow. Clean antibacterial.
It still doesn't explain how you dry your bum, though.
No. Are you specifically referring to like the Japanese toilets, or just in general of using a bidet?
Well, using a bidet, I thought the Japanese ones blow dried you at the end.
Oh, look at this, Scottish, saying he's at Trump's course right now. So it's St Andrews, isn't it? Got a wave and a thumbs up from the man himself. I have a huge Bitcoin flag. Nice. Hey, that's awesome. Hope you're having a good time. Thank you for joining in as well. Thank you for joining the stream while you're at golf, and especially seeing the big man. Well, I couldn't predict Japanese toilets on the Stonksy channel, that's for sure. Well, when the market is dull, we've got to make our own fun, haven't we? Do you know what I mean? When there's literally nothing going on. But for those of you that have missed it, make sure obviously you drop a like, subscribe, click the links in the description, sign up to BLOFIN, sign up to Stonksy for 20% off. But let's load up BLOFIN. We are in a long position on Solana, which I think we are underwater on. No pun intended. Everything's
You'll be
through.
that far underwater. I think it's gone a bit back up now.
Yeah, let's ask Rock.
What public company?
Yeah,
Oh,
that was yesterday. Yeah. Yes, many people dry their bum after using a bidet.
I knew it. They had a built-in air dryer.
Air dryer. Some bidets have a built-in air dryer, or some people may simply dry naturally. Toilet paper, dedicated towel. There you go. There's your towel. Or obviously, yeah, flushable wipes.
Or disposable, reusable cloth wipes.
For
like you wash in your
example,
car.
in Japan, air drying bidets are common. Yeah, because when I used to go to like Spain on holiday and stuff, it was a very simple bidet. It would literally just be obviously like the toilet bowl and then the tap. There was no like electronics or anything built in it. So I'm guessing like maybe if European ones mostly probably don't have dryers built in, I think. But obviously if you're going fancy, then they do. Where are we up to? Let me get this trade up before we finish the stream, if it'll load.
What's wrong with your internet?
I don't know. It's going very slow. I don't know if it's the internet or I don't know if it's my computer. I think it might be my computer. Okay, yeah, we're a little bit underwater, but we're all right for now.
Where would it go to if it does drop? Probably that level, isn't it?
Probably going to come after this, below here, I think.
Yeah.
It should be fine.
Well, I might stick an order on there.
Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, big thank you to everyone that joined today. Thank you for coming and joining us and discussing B-Days and all that good stuff. And SMFC, thank you for joining me as well.
No problem.
An absolute pleasure looking at NFTs, B-Days, all that good stuff. So yeah, we'll have you on again soon. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah, we can get Issa to cut up the bit about B-Days and put it as a short.
Yeah, got to. What happens when the market is dry? Talk about B-Days. Dave, I'll see you on tomorrow. Obviously, we'll have Save with Crypto as tomorrow's guest. And everyone else, thank you for joining. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll catch you all later. Bye-bye.
Nice one. In a bit.